Hello, hola a todos. Esta charla lo vamos a hacer en inglés. Harikrishnan va a juntar con nosotros pronto. A ver, añadimos. Mientras esperamos Hari, os puedo comentar que tenemos esta fin de semana una oferta de cumbre. Todo en nuestra página web de productos ayurvédicos, los que tenemos, está en menos 10%. Entonces mandamos todo Península en España. A ver. Ok, ahora un momento. Hello, Harry.
Hi, Elisa. How are you?
Hi, do you hear me well?
Okay. How's the
Yes?
program? Yeah. I can hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in Mallorca right now?
Yes. I'm in Ayurveda. Yeah, in Palma.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How is everything there?
All good. All good.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything
Yes, you're
good.
not suffering the huge heat wave, or how is it there?
True. Here it's too hot. The
Yes.
summer. I was in
Okay.
Malaga.
Yes, right now, today and yesterday, it has been a little bit better. So we
The
are
same.
finally enjoying the normal summer weather.
Wow. Good.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, you're in Mallorca, and you have this retreat center you're
Yes. Now,
having there.
yes, I work with the Ayurveda Resort.
Mhm.
It's it's a proper Ayurveda center with a Panchakarma room and different treatment rooms. A lot of Ayurveda therapists, experienced therapists from India, and we have medicines, everything. So
Yeah.
we are just started. So our
Yeah.
website is ayurveda.com.
Yes, I will write it here.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so because here in main land in Spain, we don't have so many possibilities to have panchakarma, this
True.
very deep cleaning procedure of Ayurveda, and
Yeah.
you really need a clinic to do that. So it's very
Yes.
nice that you have the
Yes.
clinic there.
Yes.
And it's easily accessible, of course, anywhere from
Yeah.
Spain with
Yeah. Palma. It's a beautiful place also. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I will definitely visit you soon there whenever
Sure.
it's possible. Yes.
Sure. Be waiting. Yeah.
Yeah. So today our subject is healthy digestion.
Yeah. So we're gonna start now, or we wait for people, or like how it works, like or you,
We can wait for a moment, but then later, of course, we have the
yeah, the live.
record.
Yeah.
Yes. So I
Yeah.
think we
So no
can
problem.
just start and then
Yeah, we
slowly.
can
And if
start.
if anyone have any questions, then you can
Yeah.
just share it, and then I can ask it maybe after.
Yeah. No
After.
problem. No problem. No
Yes.
problem. So yeah. So we can start. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, today I'll be talking about the healthy way of digestion or Ayurveda viewpoint about nutrition. So we all know that in our society, everyone have this problem with deficiencies, right? Calcium deficiency, iron deficiency, or vitamin deficiency. So a lot of people are suffering with these deficiencies, especially in Europe. So why this deficiency is happening? So that's the one thing. So why this deficiency is happening? So here in Europe, anyway, we don't have poverty, or we don't have any problem with food. We have availability of food here, very easy available food. So the deficiency of anything, it's just not because of the deficiency of food. It's the proper absorption and assimilation is not happening. That's the main reason of these deficiencies. right? So yeah, so according to Ayurveda, there are 8 factors which can affect or which can influence in our nutrition or influence in our digestion. So we will be discussing about these 8 factors which can influence in our nutrition. Okay. So the first factor is Prakriti, the nature of the food. So nowadays we all are focused about how much protein, how much fiber, or how much calcium, everything inside our packet, and food is organic or not. Everything we will discuss. But what is the importance of the nature? Nature of the food means the qualities or the potency of a food, like heavy or light, cold or hot potency. So the potency and the qualities of the food, that's what we say the nature of the food. So why it is important? For example, if anyone need protein or if anyone want to have more protein, they have different options. They have different lentils, they have mung bean, they have meat, or they have fish. They have different options for protein. So instead of they are having different lentils or different meat option, if they have mung bean, then it is easy to absorb in our body. It will be having almost same kind of protein, but it will be very easy to absorb in our body. So that's the importance of nature. If we don't understand the nature, or if we are taking like very heavy food and all, if it have protein also, it will not be digest properly and we will never get the proper nutrition from the food. So that's the first factor, the nature of a food. So Prakriti is the nature of the food. That's the first factor which can influence in our nutrition. And the second factor is Karana. Karana means preparation of the food. So it's not only the nature of the food, how we are preparing, how we are cooking the food. That's also a very important factor. For example, we buy very good organic rice, brown rice, and integral rice, and or a basmati with a highly nutritional value rice, and but we don't know how to cook it, then the proper nutrition will never work. I know a lot of people, they cook rice without proper washing and without soaking in water and without like not enough water when they cook the rice. So instead of that, if they buy the rice and they wash it properly and they soak in water for a half an hour and they cook it in a lot of water, after that they remove that water again, then when they eat that rice, it will be easily absorbable, easy to digest that food. So they will get the nutrition. So it's not only the nature of the food, and the second thing is the preparation or how to cook that food. That's also very important. In the same way, about the rice, the old rice, when the rice is getting old, the old rice is very easy to digest than new rice. The new rice is very heavy to digest and the old rice is very easy to digest. So that processing of that food, like we just stored the rice for a 6 month or 3 month. After that, if we are using that rice, it will be very easy to digest. In the same way, the preparation of buttermilk, in India we use buttermilk. So the yogurt and buttermilk, they are very opposite with qualities. For example, yogurt, when we are eating, like when we are taking a lot of yogurt have a tendency to make obstruction in our tissue pores and make liquid retention. When we are taking a lot of yogurt, there is a chance of getting liquid retention in the body. But the buttermilk is a medicine for liquid retention. Buttermilk is a medicine for like liquid retention. So how we prepare the buttermilk? It's nothing. It's just prepared from yogurt only. Just the processing, just the cooking, or just that processing method by churning or like triturating this yogurt and convert it to buttermilk. So when this processing happen, the entire quality of that food is changed. So the processing also very important factor, not only the nature of food. So first fact is the nature of food. Second is the preparation of the food. Then the third factor is samyoga, prakriti, karana, and third factor is samyoga, the combination of food. Here we come with the viruddhahara, the incompatibility of food. So according to Ayurveda, we have a concept of viruddhahara. So viruddhahara means some foods, some food items we cannot mix while eating, or we cannot mix while cooking also. It will make trouble in our body, and proper nutrition or proper digestion will never happen. For example, mango and milk. Mangoes are very good in summer, and milk also having lot of nutrition. But when we take a proper nature, a proper quality of mango and proper very good quality of milk we choose, and the preparation of the milk and preparation of the mango was good. But while cooking or while eating it, we combined the milk and the mango, then it became viruddha with potency, because milk is hot in potency, mango is cold in potency, and it is bad for our health, and proper nutrition will never happen. In the same way, all kind of sour taste, all kind of sour fruits or acidic fruits mixing with the milk will be viruddhahara. Viruddhahara means incompatible food. We cannot mix it together, so it can create trouble in our stomach, or it will never give a proper nutrition to our body. So Prakriti, the nature of food. After the nature of food, the cooking or the processing of the food. Third, the combination. So maybe the nature will be correct, processing will be the correct, but we eat it together. The combination gone wrong. Then also the proper nutrition or proper digestion will never work, and we will get the ama condition or the indigestion, or we will lose the, like, we will never get that proper nutrition in our body. So that's the third factor. Then the fourth factor is rashi, the quantity of food. So the first was nature, prakriti, karana, samyoga, and the fourth is rashi, the quantity of food. So the quantity also matters. It's not only
I think we lost the voice. We can't hear you right now. I don't know if something happened to the voice.
hello.
Yeah.
Now?
Yes, now again. Now we are here.
I'm sorry.
Good.
So from where you cannot hear me, like it's from the quantity, the fourth one?
It was just 15 seconds.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the fourth one was the fourth factor which can influence in our nutrition is quantity of food. How much quantity we should eat. So for example, if we are considering our stomach like into a four part, the two parts should be filled with solid food, and one part should be filled with water, and one part should be always free. Then only the proper digestion will work. Then only the proper absorption and assimilation will happen to our body. So how we know this two part is full or three part is full and one part is empty? So we will know that by satisfaction. When we are hungry, if we have focus with our food, we will get satisfaction when this three part is full. But after this satisfaction also, there is one part free. One part is free, available. So we can eat more. When we are eat this part, when we are overeating, like when we are eating more and when it's get overeating, the proper nutrition will never happen. So the quantity also matters. So we always need to stop when we get the satisfaction from the food. Otherwise, the proper nutrition or proper digestion will never happen, and we will never receive the proper nutrition. Maybe the nature will be good and the processing was good, combinations were good, but quantity goes wrong. Then also we will never get the proper nutrition. So Prakriti, Karana, Samyoga, Rashi. Now the fifth one is Desha, the place. So how the place can influence, in a person's diet, or how a place can influence in our nutritional value. So you know, I'm from India. So if I go to my kitchen, I'll be having a lot of spices, chili powder, that powder, coriander powder, everything. But I know the people from Norway, or you're from Finland, right? So like if I have a friend like Norwegian, so if I go to his kitchen, there will be some pepper powder, there will be some salt and turmeric. So this is the spices they use. Like
And
So
some dill maybe
yeah,
with the fish.
sometimes they borrow some ginger or something. That's it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. So according to place, our body, like our how our digestion is also influenced according to our place. If we go to hot weather places, the usage of spices will be always increase. You can see Mexico, India, everywhere, the usage of spices will be high. And when we go to colder countries, the usage of spices will be less. In the same way, when we are comparing, like in the cold season, in the cold places, we can eat heavy things. Here there will be a lot of use of potatoes and wheat flour and lot of meat. Why they are eating? Like because they are very hungry, their metabolism is getting high. Because when the outer weather is cold, inside our body, body will try to balance it back, and by increasing the metabolic fire or increasing the fire inside the body, so automatically metabolic fire will increase and we will feel hunger in the cold season, or when the outer weather is cold we always feel hungry. And when summer come, we never feel that much hunger, because outer weather is hot, our body try to cool down, and metabolic fire also cool down, that we get low. So that time we never feel that much hunger like winter or like in the cold weather. So in the colder countries you can see a lot of usage of potatoes, wheat and meat instead of light food. So rice and all will be used. Easily digestible food will be more used in hotter countries. So the places also where we are living, so where we are eating, this place also can influence how we get a nutrition from the food. Uh, for example, what all the things growing near to our place, like surrounded to us, what all the things are growing, these things like these vegetables or grains which is growing in around us or surrounded us or that area will be always good for us, will be always easy to digestible for us. So it will always give proper nutrition. So that's the fifth factor, the desha, the place. So prakriti, maybe the nature can be correct, combination can be correct, processing will be correct, quantity will be correct, maybe the place got wrong. So that time also we will never get the proper nutrition. And the next factor can influence is time, the kala. So the time, how the time can influence. It's a simple thing. So what is the importance of time in the food? For example, in the morning, we need to eat proper nutritional value food, like a proper nutrition in the morning time or in the mid time. We need to take a proper nutritional food, because that time our metabolic fire will be always high, right? So that time when we eat the proper food, we can easily absorb, or the digestion will happen properly. At that time, we need to eat proper food, and we need to reduce the quantity, and we need to reduce the, like we can reduce the food in the night, because our metabolic fire will be already reduced after, like after evening, late evening and in the night, already our metabolic fire will be reduced. So the timing is also very important. So in the morning breakfast, we can take a lot of fruits, or what all the things can be like nutritional valued food we can influence, like we can take it, because we can this food will help to get proper nutrition. But if we take this raw food or something in the night, it will not digest properly and we will never get proper nutrition. So afternoon onwards, it's better always we reduce or we avoid the raw foods. Fruits or vegetables, everything comes with a raw. Afternoon onwards, like in the evening or dinner, better to avoid, because it will not be easy to digest and we will never get proper nutrition from the food. So the timing also important. The same way, the yogurt, I already told about yogurt. Yogurt is healthy. Of course, yogurt is very healthy and it have a nutritional value and all. But yogurt, if you are taking natural yogurt in the night, it will always create some trouble in our stomach. It can reduce the digestion. It can create liquid retention in the body. It can make us obese. If you are taking lot of yogurt in the night, it will increase the kapha dosha if you are taking lot of yogurt in the night. But the same yogurt we can take in the lunch time. So we are choosing the food in the timing, like that timing also very important, how we are getting the nutrition. So the sixth factor was ala, the time. So maybe all the factors will be like all the the nature of the food and combination, preparation, place, everything will be correct, but we eat it in the night with a proper big quantity. So the time goes wrong. That time also we will never get the proper nutrition. That's the sixth factor. And the seventh factor is Upayoga Samastha. So Upayoga Samastha means it's all certain rules we need to keep in the food. Maybe we all know, maybe our parents told us like don't watch TV or don't talk while we are eating. These all kind of a certain rules we need to keep while we are eating. That rules also can influence in the digestion. How? I already told about the satisfaction. How we get the satisfaction? Well, when we are eating some food, when that time we need to be focused with our food. Then only we will feel that or we will get that satisfaction. In the same time, we will be talking with a lot of friends and we are having a lunch for 2 hours or 1.5 hours. We never get that satisfaction. The body will get confused. We'll be eating something, then again we will be talking, then drinking something. After that, again we are eating something. So the body get confused and the digestion will never work properly and we will never get the nutrition. So certain rules always we need to keep while we are eating. So we need to always focus with our food. We will not eat fast, we will not eat slow. We need to eat properly. And the main rule is only we eat when we are hungry and after the digestion of the previous meal. So when we are eating food, we always eat after the digestion of the previous meal. So these kind of certain rules we need to keep always. Then only our proper nutrition will happen. Then the eighth factor is Upayokta. So this Upayokta can overcome this all other factors. Upayokta means who is consuming this food, who is having this food, who is eating this food. That person can influence, or that personality can influence how this nutrition work. So you can see like maybe a lot of people, like 4 or 5 people in a family, everyone is eating the same food, but only one person get deficiency of vitamin or deficiency of calcium. Only one person got, but they all are eating the same food. So the person can also influence how they are getting the proper nutrition. So inside this person, like in the Ubayokta, who is consuming the food, it's like 2 types. So the one is customization. If a person, maybe you born in a Norwegian place or anywhere, like if you born in a European place, but from your childhood onwards you are used to spicy food or you are used to Indian food, then this food cannot make harm or the nutrition will happen properly because you are customized to that food. You are not new to that food, so you are customized to that food, so it will not make very harm to your body. Automatically you will be customized to that food. So a person can customize their food, so a person can also influence how they get the nutrition. And the other part is our constitution. A person constitution can also influence how they get the nutrition. If a person is, we already discussed, I think yesterday already you guys talked about the doshas, constitution and all, vata, pitta, kapha, everything will be already discussed. For example, Vada constitution means nothing but Vada constitution means nothing but the combination of the qualities of air and space. Vada is nothing but the combination of qualities of air and space. So what are the qualities of air and space? It's dry, cold, light, mobile. These are the qualities of air and space. So Vada is nothing but a group of qualities of air and space. And if a person having this Vada high in their body, that means this group of qualities are high in their body. In this person will be having always dryness, coldness, this kind of quality always high in their body. So something is high in their body, this tendency, these qualities have a tendency to get it more high. So they need to control it back. So if you know you are a Vada constitution person, so what you need to do? You need to avoid or you need to reduce or you need to control on the same qualities already they have high in their body. So dryness is a quality of Vada. So they need to avoid dry weather, dry food and all kind of dryness, they need to apply a little bit of oil in the body. In the food also, they need to include maximum ghee or oil, not the fried food, but they can include a lot of oil, or they can include ghee in their food, so they can reduce that dryness, or they can control their dryness. So it will like their digestion will work properly. In the same way, pitta people have the combination of qualities of fire and water. It will be like an acid bottle. Pitta will be like an acid bottle. So it will be hot. They will be always having this hot or burn inside or fire inside. So they need to understand that, and they need to reduce the spicy food, reduce the baked food, reduce the fermented food, reduce the acidic fruits. So when they reduce according to their quality, according to their constitution, they will be healthy, or they will get the proper nutrition, proper digestion will work. In the same way, kapha people having the group of qualities of earth and water. So they will be having this heaviness, slow, laziness. These all kind of qualities will be high in their body. So what they need to do? They need to do a little bit of working out before the food, like before breakfast or before lunch or before the dinner. They need to do some exercise or workout like half an hour before, and after the food also, after a little bit of like after the food, after half an hour, they can go for a walk or something. Then their proper digestion will work, because in kapha constitution people, always their metabolism will be too low comparing to vata and pitta. So they need to boost it back, or they need to understand that, and they need to reduce the heaviness in their food. They need to reduce the oil, they need to reduce the heavy food, they need to go with maximum with the light food. Then only it will digest properly and they will get the proper nutrition. So the eighth factor is customization, or eighth factor is the upayokta, who is consuming the food. So inside the consumer who is having the food, there are two things. One is customization and another is constitution. So a person can customize to some food, and a person, according to their constitution also, it can be changed. So these are the 8 factors which can influence in our nutrition. This concept of these 8 factors is from Charaka Samhita. Ayurveda, we have a book from Charaka Samhita, Sutra Samhita, Ashtanga Hridaya. So in Charaka Samhita, it discussed about these 8 factors which can influence in our nutrition. So anything to ask, Elisa?
Yes, so many things. There's so much good information. Thank you. Yes, yeah. But I was wondering that now all kind of colon problems have increased so much. Like there's this irritable colon syndrome and so on. Like a constant bloating, and of course these steps that you just told, the 8 steps, are very like. It is the base in treating all kind of problems with the digestion. But do you have any other some suggestions, like basic herbs or something that is available, for example, in Spain easily? Yeah. Some digestive herbs.
Yeah. Understood. So yeah. Like you are telling about the colon problems, like I know here in Europe also, like a lot of cancer also coming, lot of cancers in colon cancer and all coming. The main reason here I noticed is about the bacon products, the bacon and red meat, the usage of red meat, usage of alcohol and the bacons. So this like what we say, hot dog and all these things, no, like cold food. Like we are buying from the fridge and we are eating directly. It's bacon thing and the cold food. That's the main reason. Like one of the main reason is this food for the colon cancer kind of problems, like a lot of problems like colon cancer, irritable bowel syndrome and irritable digestive system. These all problems comes with this cold frozen food and a lot of baked food and lot of red meat, usage of red meat. This all the reason for this. This can be the reason for this issue. And people will forget about, I already told, here we have, like in Europe, we have a eating habit, like a lunch or dinner with a 1.5 hour or minimum 1 hour. They will spend on the table. So the eating, like proper metabolism is not working. Like the body is getting confusing. Like proper digestion will not work. I already discussed that time, like importance of certain rules. So we need to keep it that way. And if you're thinking about the medicines, for irritable bowel syndrome and all, like it's very effective single herb is curry leaves. You heard about curry leaves? Like it's available in Valencia and all, like plant. I think everywhere, like in Spain also, you can buy in online and all, like curry leaves. Curry leaves is it's a very good medicine for all kind of irritable bowel syndrome. Preparing the decoction of curry leaves or eating lot of curry leaves and buttermilk. Buttermilk, here it's confused. Buttermilk is not with butter. Like it's actually removed the butter from the like yogurt, like how we prepare the buttermilk. We need to like triturate, or we need to churn the yogurt, and after that we need to add little more water, and we need to triturate, or we need to continuously triturate, or we need to continuously churn the yogurt. After that we remove the butter, and after removing the butter, what is less? The water. The most of the part will be water. This watery part we say buttermilk in India. Inside this buttermilk we can add ginger or ashtachurna, some powders we can buy here. So these powders and or like little bit of ginger and curry leaves, that's more than enough. We use this irritable bowel syndrome, or only with curry leaves also it's very effective. And the medicines like Avipatti Churna, it's really helpful for this, because always when a person having this irritable bowel syndrome or colon problem, they will be always suffering with the constipation. It will be very they will never get that satisfaction when they go to toilet. It will be always there will be a tendency of constipation. So for them it will be very effective, this Avipatti Churna and Triphala Churna. Using of Triphala every day, that's also very good for them. And usage of ghee also good for them. So these are the basic things available here.
And I heard that Triphala, you can also make those kind of paste like balls or with ghee. You can prepare the Triphala with ghee, for example, because Triphala is very, very strong in taste if you just take it with water.
Like actually, if a person, if they don't have a lot of constipation issue, if they go to toilet properly, then they can go with Triphala with little bit of honey. Honey with Triphala is good. Yeah. Honey is a proper Anupana for Triphala. So they will reduce little bit of weight also. When they are mixing the Triphala with honey in the night before they go to sleep, they can take 1 teaspoon of honey and mix with 1 spoon of Triphala powder, and they can lick it. And then it's very, very helpful for reducing the weight. But if a person having constipation, if they are taking it, will not be very helpful, because honey can make more constipation issues. So it's good with Triphala with honey if their digestion is okay. Otherwise, they can mix 1 teaspoon of Triphala powder and mix it with hot water, a glass of warm water, and they can drink it. That's also an option. Honey is a good combination for Triphala. It's always help. Yeah.
Yes, it also helps with the taste quite much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Is it true? Is it true that the taste of Triphala might change slowly? You can get used to it when you keep taking that.
It's everything.
Yes.
We are used for like 7 days. After that, it's satmya for our body. Means it's we are used to that food. We are used to that medicine. So Triphala, when we are taking as a supplementary, and this taste is like the predominant taste is Indian gooseberry. You know that amla. That's the dominant taste we are getting in the Triphala. And actually, Triphala is really effective in our body for immunity system, like vitamin C. So, like even in the COVID time, lot of like people in India, they were having this Triphala every day, Triphala powder, to boost the immunity. So this predominant taste of like little bit of sour taste, some people like it, some people they don't like it. But when it comes with the honey, it will be always like good. So they can choose.
And I heard that amla might be very good. It is one of the ingredients in Triphala, but it is very good in summer because it might reduce the pitta. Sure. Is it correct?
Amla is like Triphala, or automatically Triphala is tridosha, like all doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. It will like it's good for all doshas. So like amla is the main ingredient, and amla is very effective medicine. It have a lot of like uses in Ayurveda, amla. So, you know, like this Chavana Prasha and all. I think you have the product Chavana Prasha. So
we don't have yet. We really want to get that because it has so many. I don't even know how many different herbs it has.
And it's more tasty, and it's sweet.
Yes.
So the people who have this problem of triphala, they can try this Chavanapasha because it will be very easy with the taste. Yeah, and you have now options with triphala tablets also. So
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, but the one important thing is that you already get the taste, so it starts immediately when you get the powder and the taste in the mouth. So,
and that's another topic. Like we also need to taste that thing. The taste also can influence as a medicine. Like we in Ayurveda pharmacology, we say rasa, the taste, the potency, the quality, and dosha quality, how this medicine can influence in changes in the dosha, how this medicine can influence in the body, how this medicine can influence in the disease. So everything is important in the Ayurveda pharmacology. So the taste itself, like some tasters, like when we are eating sour taste and when we are eating this spicy taste, pungent taste, pitta will increase, right? Sour and pungent taste, pitta will increase. And the same way, bitter and sweet taste, the pitta will decrease. When we are taking the bitter and sweet taste food, the pitta will decrease. So if a person having a high pitta, they need to always go with the food like bitter and sweet taste. And kashaya rasa, like astringent taste, can reduce the vata. So that is also very important. The taste also very important. So we don't need to get rid of taste. We can also, we used to it. Yeah.
These are like Triphala and Amla we have in our web store, and we have now this weekend we have the offer. It's 10%. So if you want to order something, then this weekend is a good time to do that. But I wanted also to ask about now in summer, people they really want to have salads. They crave something fresh, but in Ayurveda, of course, it is more difficult to digest.
No, actually, in summer, it's good to have salads, but we always recommend maybe in the morning or in the lunchtime, like lunchtime normally. In the lunchtime, the people can have salad, no problem. And it's only like we in Ayurveda we say don't take don't have the raw food or don't have this raw salad, but not like only in the winter time. Don't have the raw salad. And when a person having lot of vata condition, like vata is very high in their body, they have a lot of dryness, nervousness, anxiety kind of issues, and they have problem with vata dosha is high in their body, any kind of disease which having a vata influence in their body, then only we recommend a vata diet. And most probably in this summer time, like there will not be a big issue of vata dosha, I hope. So that time they can have like salads. It's not a problem. Only in the winter time they need to reduce because automatically the vata is high. And in the evening, in the late night also, don't eat salad. So or in the lunchtime it's okay, like having salad. Yeah.
And many people like vegans and so on who eat only raw food, they might think sometimes like, why am I having constipation? Because I'm eating so many fibers. But that's the thing. It is dry. It is cold.
Because it's dry and cold, and it's like when vata get increase in the body, there will be always tendency of this constipation. It's not only the dryness. This dryness will manifest in their body in dry skin, dry hair, dry lip, dry voice, dry colon, dry digestion. Always a tendency of constipation. So everywhere this dryness will come. Dryness will manifest in their body. All these qualities will manifest in their body. And the coldness will manifest in their body. Cold feet, cold arm, poor circulation, like cold circulation. They always have aversion to the cold weather. So these qualities will automatically manifest in their body. So it's always good if a person is already a vata constitution person and it's a winter time and it's getting late night and all. So all vata is in its peak. So it's better reduce that dry and cold food. Go with warm or steamed salads or boiled vegetables or soup. These all things will be helping them. Yeah.
And is it always that when there's very difficult time with digestion, if it's like a very stressful moment, for example, then you can't digest anything, then maybe these easily digested food like khichari that has some mung dal might be a good option.
Like I recommend to the people, like every month a person can do this khichdi diet, monthly once, like 3 days khichdi diet with some laxative medicine, with the help of some laxative medicine the end of the diet. So this diet or this detox they can do it every month, especially in summer time or in the the changes, when the changes of season happens. This time like body will be getting a lot of, like especially in Europe we can really feel the changes of the season. So body get a lot of issues here. So at that time, and they can go with this kind of detox. It will really helpful for them, because the this mung bean khichdi, it's really helpful, and it's better they prepare only the rice and mung bean. They need to soak in water properly, and we are not soaked in water the lentils. Any lentils we are not soaked overnight. It will not digest properly, and it will create a lot of bloating and gas problem. You already asked me about this bloating issue. I think a lot of people here, maybe they are vegan or maybe they're vegetarian, but the cooking method, I already told how the nutrition influence. The second factor of cooking method, that's very important factor. If you are not preparing that one food in that proper way, the proper nutrition will never work, and there will be gas trouble, acidity and burning. There's a lot of issues will happen. So any lentils we are cooking should be overnight soaked, and the next day they can cook it like in a lot of water. Cooking will be good. So this mung bean diet, like this khichdi diet, it's always good for everyone. All the dosha people, they can use this khichdi diet. Yeah.
And you said very good rice, that is high quality and full grain rice.
Yeah.
Yes. Like always with the good qualities.
Good qualities, the nature, like the nature also very important. The good quality food, like we buy like good quality rice, prepare in a proper way, eat in a proper place. These all factors are important. So like combination, quality, time, place, and the certain rules, these all factors can influence our digestion. It's not only one thing. It's not only we are buying organic food, we are buying like eco food, we are buying integral rice, we are buying basmati, and we are just buying vegan products. It's not about only one thing. It's about a lot of factors. This cooking method, combination of the food, where we are eating, how much quantity we are eating, what time we are eating, and which dosha we have, which dosha is high in our body, constitution, imbalance. Everything can influence how we get a healthy digestion, how we get a proper nutrition. So yeah, maybe we cannot check everything, but small things we can use. That's why I talked about these 8 factors. This is just a very small topic in Charaka Samhita, just one sloka. It's just one sloka about these 8 factors, but this is very simple thing, like cooking, eating, like it's very simple things, but we can follow it. So maybe about the constitution and all, maybe we'll get confused, but apart from that, everything we can follow, right? Yeah.
And slowly to get used to more and more good habits. So it is of course difficult to make the change if you have been eating totally differently the whole life. Then just to learn something small at first, and then maybe try the khichdi diet and actually feel how good it actually feels after, and then you get inspiration that I really want to feel so good.
True.
Yes.
Like they can do one, like they can start slowly, starting the daily regimen and seasonal regimen, like what time they are, like it's not only like everything, it's not only what we are eating, all our daily routine matters, like what time they wake up, what exercise they do, what kind of yoga they practice, what kind of meditation method they are doing, and what kind of pranayama, breathing exercise they are doing, they go for exercise or not, what kind of work they do. Everything is like influencing or changing in our body. Everything can influence in our body or influence in our health. So slowly they can start their own daily routine, a proper routine. So it will.
And I think that if there's very big problems with these irritable colon syndrome or something, maybe it might be good to start with panchakarma, for example. And now you have the opportunity there in Mallorca, so it is easy to come there and to have this start and then when all these like doshas are more in balance and everything,
Yeah.
then it's easier to continue at home.
True. For the irritable bowel syndrome and like proper, like less digestion and issues for the digestive issues and for the irritable bowel syndrome, Ayurveda have a proper, very good result in the treatments. Like not only panchakarma, different type of medicines and proper method. We can advise, give a proper daily routine and proper diet chart. This all things can help them. Really, they can get rid of.
If somebody doesn't know what is panchakarma, can you just tell like one small explanation?
Okay.
It's a cleaning system routine that you do in the
it's a biocleansing of the body, like accumulated doshas or accumulated toxins in our body will come to our koshta. Like we'll take it from, like we'll be giving the snehana, like giving the ghee every day, or with the oilation inside and outside, and after that we do some shodhana procedure, like some maybe virechana or basti. There are 5 procedures, so we'll be giving this purgative therapy, or like maybe the enema or bloodletting, kind of like different therapies are there. So we'll be doing this shodhana procedure. It's a bio-cleansing procedure. So if we discuss, it will be like a big subject.
Yes, of course. But I put the address here, ayurveda.com, if you want to visit and meet also.
Like about panchakarma, we have like I think we have some blogs in our website, or there is a topic about write up about panchakarma details. If anyone is interested, they can read in our website. It's ayurveda.com, www.ayurveda.com. So, yeah.
Very interesting. Thank you so much. I think we could talk about this maybe hours and hours, but maybe we can continue to prepare for the next talks.
Sure. Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.